everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, we're at a little bit different location today in the shop, propped up on the service truck again, and it is under the knife. I can't remember at this point what I put in the last video as far as what I told you about. I know I told you we had issues, may have told you what happened. I think I did, yeah, with the transmission seal. So brought it to my buddies. Shop's a lot nicer than mine, bigger of course, get it inside, not have to worry about the rain, and the concrete is a lot smoother to roll around on. Didn't get much footage yesterday. We got the transmission out and down. That's a chore in itself. I did not want to take the exhaust back loose. I tried to work around that, just couldn't make it happen, so I ended up having to pull the exhaust loose. Got it down, got the seal out. Can't see anything definitive with it, but like I said, when I cranked it up to pull it on the trailer and pull it in his shop, it wasn't leaking. They say, from what I've read, it just leaks when it gets hot, so whatever. But I'm probably not gonna get much footage of it. I'm not gonna bore you too much with it. We might put some unloading of the other if this works out, hopefully. Get back home, get the trailer hooked up, get that out of the yard, and go to the farm and get some of that stuff unloaded, because I've got plenty of other things to be picking up, and this has put me way behind. But we'll get a few highlights here or there, so stay tuned. Well, you probably can't see too much, but there's the monstrosity. Transmission transfer case still bolted together. Since there was two of us, we used the transmission jack and the floor jack. That's came in real handy when I did the swap. But the job is really not that bad, except for the exhaust. If you're going to get it out of the way, it's pretty much straightforward, because you really can't get to any of the bell housing bolts easily. You can't get to the dipstick tube, hold down. There's just so much you can't get to without exhaust pipe being right in the way. So I was trying to cheat, and if I'd went ahead and pulled it off to begin with, we probably would be a lot further along. But anyway, I'm so OCD about exhaust leaks. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's supposed to be a common issue, so I didn't really see anything wrong with the seal. Of course, it did have Ford stamped on it, so I'm sure it's the original one. 130,000 miles now on the tranny. But I don't know. We're gonna, or I am looking around for something different to pull my gooseneck with, something with a little bit more motor under the hood, and probably a straight drive. I hate pulling heavy loads with these automatics, whether it be Ford or Chevrolet. Gotten spoiled to the granny gear transmissions. But all right, let's get after it. I'm not getting anything done talking. Yeah, it's hot. It says 95 here in the shop, and that's where the exhaust fan's running. It's miserable outside today. Well, I figured now is as good a time as any to go ahead and put the drive shaft in. I've had it for, I don't know, a month and a half, I guess. So we never did put that in when we did the swap, because all this down here was rusted beyond measure. We got the universals out. Just time I buy the repair kit for the constant velocity joint and all new U joints, and tried to clean it up and all that, I was going to have almost as much in just buying a whole new shaft, and the shaft itself was pretty rusty. So take you in here and show you what we've got finished so far. Well, the lighting's bad, I know, but it was on the floor. It's not now. Back in the truck. What an ordeal. Exhaust is back on, so all we've got left to do is that truck was so rusty, the front hogshead. I'm gonna clean the threads out on that, and try to get that drive shaft stuck in here and clean up all the tools, and we should be good to go. Fingers crossed. Well guys, except for the air conditioning dripping down, we are dry as a bone. Thank goodness. I know you can't really see much, but we're back at the farm, hauled the trailer home, everything's good. So seal replacement was a success. And we're four-wheel drive now, put the drive shaft in. We talked about that earlier. So we get myself situated here and tell you a couple things, and then we'll see what else we can get into. Well guys, I'm sorry I got you in the car again. Went to do the clip, tell you a little bit about the truck, and the camera said it got hot and cut off again. did that to me several times at the auction the other day. That's why I didn't get much video of it. Just filming along, and all of a sudden the camera cut off. Might be time for an upgrade. Anyway, real quick, truck did great. Can't really complain at all after the repair. I don't know that it's the perfect candidate for quote-unquote heavy hauling, if you will. Not that what I had on it was super heavy, but that was enough that with the hills and valleys around here, that's all it wanted. If it was a manual transmission, it'd be a whole different story, but it really searches for the gears. I could, change the rear end ratio or something. I'm not saying that won't happen later on down the road, but for right now, it does fine. The airbags and suspension are epic. I love that. Sorry, we're going over railroad tracks. So, we'll see what happens. We want to kind of give you an update on that. We did have an issue with it. The transmission blew the front seal out, but got her fixed and got stuff home, so that's all that matters. So we'll see what happens over the next day or so. Stay tuned, guys. Well, if you look hard, you can probably see the skin melting off my face. My goodness, it's humid. I'm all the time fussing about the weather. I know, guys, I'm sorry. Sweat like a pig. All right, we got everything situated. Let's go around here and see if I can get the loader cranked up. See if we can get these two corn heads off. I got some boards laid out. Get those, and then I guess get Dad's tractor. See if I can back up on the trailer and hook that little buggy up and get it off. So let's see what we can do. Well, guys, we're gonna call it a day. I'm melting as it is. A lot of different things on this one. I can't even remember what all. I know the truck repair, unloading the stuff there, talking about the truck itself. Not real sure yet. I'm still on the fence, but if you're kind of still interested in fabrication videos, we've got one more thing we're going to do to the gooseneck. It's not permanent to that particular trailer. It'll be mobile between trailers, to give you a hint. And the reason I'm going to do it the way I'm doing it is because of an earlier clip when we talked about the truck. So why not stay tuned for that one if you don't mind. Might interest you. But I really appreciate everything you guys do being here. I know that this is a far cry from, you know, clearing trees and reclaiming and digging in the dirt, but honestly it's all part of it. I've got a lot of good valuable farm equipment that I've picked up over the last 6 months that have been waiting on this trailer to get fixed. So, you know, baby steps. I should be cutting hay right now, and it rained here sometime last night. We're having these afternoon pop-up showers, which naturally that's hay season, but I'm trying to pick a stretch where I can get, you know, 2 or 3, 4 days without any big chances of thunderstorms. But that'll probably be coming next week, or at least the week after, because it needs to be cut. And then hopefully be seeing Glenda come home here before long too. Now that the tractor show's over with, I can get with the brothers and hopefully get that thing moved up here. So thank you everybody for everything you do. Appreciate you being here. All the new subscribers, all the ones that have been with me from the beginning. Said it 1,000 times, like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get here. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Until then, thank you.